Revenge, redemption, and recompense. Those are the 3 R's on Mechanicsburg's mind as we go into this one against the West Jefferson Rough Riders here at Indian Stadium. Hello, everybody. Back again for another Friday night of football here at Mechanicsburg Stadium. I'm Caleb Sprinter, your play-by-play commentator for tonight. With me, Tony Muscadri doing color, and the opening kickoff sails out of bounds. And Tony, there's a lot of drama between these two schools, and not necessarily a rivalry, but not necessarily friends either.
No, Caleb, this is a night where basically you put all of the stats aside and they just come out and it's a hard-hitting, hard-fought football game for both teams.
Especially when you remember what happened last year, the goal line fade, the last play of the game. The West Jefferson Rough Riders won that one by a score of 23-19. That was one heck of a game, if I do say so myself. And I remember being there for it. I was stunned and shocked for that one. But as I told Coach Forrest going into this one, new game, new year, new team. So here's the first play. Aaron Conley complete to Jake Hurst across the far sideline. He gets a good chunky yardage, about 5 if I had to bet money. And that'll bring up second down. A nice, manageable play.
Yeah, that was a good play, a good start-off play after the penalty where they kicked it out of bounds. We got to start at the 35-yard line, and they got a nice 6-yard gain on that.
Indeed they did. It's a good way to start off with a couple yards gained, and now second down and manageable for the Indians.
Kind of interesting. They do have Logan Hurst back at quarterback.
They do. They started with Aaron Conley. Now they have Logan Hurst. Hurst is going to keep it up the middle. That looks good enough for a first down, it looks like, by my eye.
Yep, that looked good to me, too.
And that will be a first down. The chains are moving. Moving in the right direction for Mechanicsburg. 2 plays already, a first down.
That was a good quarterback option. He rolled out. He was able to look for Jake or Mac on the sideline. When they were covered up, he was able to tuck it in and roll up for a first down.
And going into this one, you know that they're going to have to utilize that passing game. The run defense on the West Jefferson Rough Riders is just too strong. You're going to have to get this one through the air. And that one complete, the third completion of the game, the second completion. And that one looks good for almost a first down, maybe a yard short. It'll bring up second down and inches.
Yeah, that was another good play. Keith Bebout got it early, tried to make a move, but got enough for 9 yards, so good play.
And I just mentioned that that receiving core has to be on their toes tonight. Keith Bebout is going to be a big factor in whether this one ends up being a win or a loss for Mechanicsburg. Logan Hurst in shotgun out by the 50-yard line. 2 receivers far side, 1 to the near side. It's Bebout closer to the bottom of your screen. And Logan Hurst is just going to keep it up the middle. Good for a first down and change.
Yeah, there's no trick there. He just wanted to get that 1 yard to get the first down, and now they'll try something interesting.
And if I have to guess what the play calling is going to be like on either side, I'm going to guess this is just going to be a traditional. They're not going to mess around, not going to try the trick plays. It's just going to be no holds barred, a slugfest football.
Yeah, the last couple plays, the weeks of Mechanicsburg, they've been throwing it around a little bit to mix it up, which is a nice blend, I think.
Conley's going to keep this one up the middle. Good for about 3. And that offensive line for West Jeff and the defense is huge. They're all seniors. And get this, they average 280 pounds. Those are some big men up front.
Yeah, they ate a couple of our front linemen.
Yeah, I was noticing we had a couple men short on the sideline.
Yeah.
That must have been what happened.
But, it takes a little bit more than just physical size. You got to have a little bit of speed and fundamentals, which I think at the Indians here we do a really good job at teaching.
That's the stereotype, right?
Yep.
The bigger you are, the slower you are. That one's going to be a keeper to Logan Hurst. He lowers his head, gets across the 40-yard line. About the 39 of West Jeff. And that was Gabe Jones on the tackle. Gabe Jones was the receiver that hit the infamous game winner last year. And you know the Indians are going to have to contain him if they want to win this one. He is the leading rusher in the OHC.
Yeah, I don't like talking about last year's game, Caleb.
You know what? I don't either. Let's just stop with it. Let's just stop. It was last year, but I did think it was good to build off of it. Set the scene, if you will.
Yes, it was.
Here's a shotgun. Conley's going to roll, finds Bebout, a gain behind the line of scrimmage, breaks one tackle, and is able to leap forward across the 35 to right about the 33-yard line.
Yeah, I think they had him down a little bit before that, just short of the first down, so it'll be 4th and 1 here.
Good recognition of Bebout to see that that was going to be swallowed up in the backfield and not to give up on it or not to just take the hit and drop.
Yeah, he kept those legs going.
Bebout, if you remembered, was injured for the start of the season, came back against Cedarville, and has been working his way back to his all-star level ever since. Hopefully he can peak here and then keep it going for the rest of the season. Here's Logan Hurst. Gonna keep it again. Cuts inside, got away from a defender, and it's gonna be close to the first down, but they're gonna say it's short. And it's 4th down. This is a big call here.
Oh, he did call it short. Ref signaled Rough Rider ball.
And Coach Forrest does not like that. He's going to have to back up before he gets in trouble. He's asking for an explanation here.
Well, I think when he initially, the referee on the sideline that Coach Forrest is at, initially came out about a yard further down the field. And then he slowly crept back short of the first down.
It'll be a first down for the Rough Riders, back in their own territory, but not in terrible field position. At the 33-yard line, they'll start this one. Shotgun snap, it's a handoff to Gabe Jones. Up the middle, drop down after 5. And when you're playing against a running back like Gabe Jones, 5 yards is a win for you.
Yeah, he's a pretty dynamic running back. He's pretty quick, and if he's running north-south, he's hard to catch.
2nd and 4 here. That was a gain of 6. And the Indians are going to have to hold here, especially against that run, if they want to come out of this one victorious. 2 receivers for the West Jefferson Rough Riders. Make that a third one that's tucked in there, the tight end. And that almost got swallowed up in the backfield, but it's going to be a no gain. 3rd down and 4 for West Jeff.
That was a good. They had a missed tackle in the background. Could have been painful, but they were able to swallow him up right at the line of scrimmage.
Could have been a big victory for this Indians defense early in the game too, which would have been better.
Yes, for sure.
Here we go, an audible called. 2 receivers in a double set. Shotgun, looks to pass, throws across the middle. That one a high catch. Great high point reception from Gabe Jones. And he just snuck out of the backfield and got wide open across the middle.
That was a great catch. He didn't have that good of position on Keith Bebout, but as soon as he caught it, Keith dragged him down. But it was a great catch and throw.
Not what the Indians wanted there, as the Indians defense is put relatively deep in their own territory, and Gabe almost got free and dropped down at the 20-yard line into the Village Pharmacy red zone. And you can't let him break outside like that. That's dangerous.
It's going to be a long night for the Indians if they just keep giving him the ball and letting him get loose a little bit.
And I think the key here is to not get worn down by the constant rush. You can't break that line. First down, deep in Indians territory. The Rough Riders in a trips formation. Handoff up the middle, and Gabe Jones is met for the line to gain. It'll be 2nd down and short.
I don't know if anybody else has touched the ball yet.
I'm not sure. I think I've seen... Yeah, because we had the handoff to start, then the reception across the middle, and now that.
Yeah.
Nobody but Gabe Jones has touched the football on the West Jefferson side.
Now they're going to have to mix it up a little bit. If they keep only giving it to him, they could just spy him a little bit and get him down short.
Absolutely. You can't isolate one offensive player. And that one off to the far side. And guess who? Gabe Jones once again. That'll move the sticks. Sorry for that camera difficulty. Not sure what's happening upstairs. Maybe they're having a party and somebody knocked one of the cords loose.
What do you think? Gabe Jones to the right?
Gabe Jones something. Shotgun formation. It is a handoff to Gabe Jones across the middle, and he's got the first points of this one. 6-0.
Oh,
and
nope,
it's
they're
going to be
saying
called
he's just
No,
short.
he's knocked out of bounds. Got to be the 1 or 2 yard line.
Yeah, it looks like it's about the 1 yard line, Caleb. It'll be 1st and goal, though.
Yeah, regardless, it's going to be first and terrible for the Indians.
Now, Gabe Jones had the ball going to the right, stopped, and there was a gaping hole to the left. Nice cut around the end.
Got to stay home on those, right?
Yeah.
That's what Notre Dame didn't do against Georgia. Shotgun. It's another handoff. Met in the backfield and dropped for a loss. Number 52, Noah Wolf, on the stop there, and number 50, Tristan Hall, assisted there. Kyle Hunt's going to come out. Gabe Chandler in. This is going to be a good one already. Here comes another back for the West Jefferson Rough Riders. It's a lead blocker. They're going to give it to Gabe Jones on the outside, and he just scampers into the end zone. And the West Jefferson Rough Riders score first. And guess who? Gabe Jones, untouched on the left side, and just was able to walk in, it seemed like. On for the point after. And the kick is up, and it's good. Make that 7-0 in favor of the West Jefferson Rough Riders. And West Jeff strikes first, but it's still early in the first quarter. A lot of time left for Mechanicsburg. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this. Welcome back to this one. The Mechanicsburg Indians stunned as West Jefferson scores the first points of this one. 7-0 your score with 4 minutes left in the first quarter. And the Indians are going to have to get firm on that defense if they want to stop this one from going off the rails. Too many runs right there. It's a line drive kickoff sent the way of Keith Bebout and Matt DeLong. Somebody touched it. And now it's going to be returned deep in the own territory. Dropped past the 10-yard line. And they pin the Indians deep.
Yeah, that one, it bounced short. Keith just touched it, and it went right by Mac and almost stopped on the 2-yard line. They had to go back, pick it up, and luckily they got to the 11-yard line there.
Miscommunication on who was going to receive that one.
Yep.
And so now the Indians, last possession, they came out, but it was a turnover on downs. They looked like they were driving, though.
Yeah, they moved the ball. Yeah, they moved the ball pretty well. Just fell short that one cycle. Hopefully they keep that up and fix a couple things here.
It's Aaron Conley in shotgun. 3 receivers in tight to his right. He's looking. Throws across the middle, complete to Mac DeLong. Mac DeLong cuts to the center of the field and then is dropped just shy of the 20-yard line. And a nice pickup, especially when you're pinned deep.
Yeah, he was wide open. They're preventing the long ball right now. Mac was wide open for the catch, was able to turn, get a couple more yards after reception, and made some good yardage there.
And I think Coach Forrest and the Indians offense are fine with that. Don't go for the big home run play. You can still sit home and just chip away. That helps take down their morale and just get your guys more reps.
I think that's the best way to play. You do that a couple times, and then you might try to open it up with a home run try.
Yeah, don't try to win it early with a home run try, though.
Right, right.
Save that for the fourth quarter when it's tight. It's a handoff to Chase Probst. Up the middle, that's going to be a first down for the Indians. Good run to the junior back, and that'll move the chains.
Yeah, it's good off-guard run by Chase Probst. Strong. Got 5 or 6 yards, first down. That's all they need. Those 2 plays right in a row for another 80 yards.
Yeah, there you go. It's a long field, but keep that up and it'll get shorter.
That's right.
Indians come up to meet this gigantic West Jefferson lineup at the line of scrimmage. Shotgun formation, the same 3 receivers tight for Conley. Conley is going to keep it, dances around, and he's dropped in the backfield, but there is a flag on the near sideline. And Mechanicsburg can only hope that it's against West Jeff. The referee is not aimed in the right direction. We're going to take this minute to talk about Blue Line Inks. All our stellar M.I.B.N apparel is made and designed by Blue Line Inks. They've been absolutely great to us for all your custom printing, embroidering, and clothing needs. Go see John Teal and Blue Line Inks or visit BlueLineInks.com.
Ooh.
And it is against the West Jefferson Rough Riders. Mechanicsburg dodges a bullet there. And what was going to be a loss of yards turns into a first down. That's something you like to see.
I don't know what that was. Was that holding on one of the receivers?
It looked like it was.
Okay.
But I'm not sure. Again, I wasn't down I wasn't down there, and we don't have cameras down there. Be cool if it did. I could snap back and go, well, this is exactly what happened, Tony.
You can circle it on the screen, and everyone can see it.
Yeah. Chase Probst around the end, and he's going to get dropped behind the line of scrimmage, it looks like. That'll be a loss of about 2.
Man, they got a quick in-out defense that it's going to be hard to run around the corners with.
Those receivers and those DBs are quick.
Yeah.
A lot of those are double as receivers, so the speed is one of their strengths. They're able to get there and blow it up. 2nd and 13, a loss of 3 on that last play. Mechanicsburg positioned at their own 33-yard line. Trips receivers on the far side for Conley. Shotgun snap. Rolls to his right. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's met hard. Right around the 35-yard line. A gain of 2. And that's going to make it, looks to be 3rd down.
Yeah, he looked for a little bit and then tucked it and ran. And, again, their defense is quick. They're breaking on that quarterback, and they're not allowing them to get many yards, if any.
It's going to be tough. The Indians love that run game. If they can't get it going here, there's going to be a problem. Third down and long, and a timeout is going to be called. Looks to be timeout by the Indians. We're going to step aside for just a quick moment, and we'll be right back. having some camera issues here. We'll get those fixed as soon as possible, but for now we'll call this without visual aid. But no visual aid needed there as Keith Bebout was streaking down the near side. Incomplete though, overthrown. Brings up 4th and 11 for the Indians, and this one's going to be a punting situation. That one almost was the home run that the Indians needed, but it's going to be a punt for the Indians, it looks like.
Yeah, that was a little bit long of a throw there. It was over the head of Keith Bebout, no chance to catch it.
Aaron Conley back to punt. Gets it a clean one. It's a line drive, though. It's going to roll across the 30 and about the 28-yard line of the Rough Riders. That's where they'll set up shop for their second possession of the evening. And Mechanicsburg has to hold this Rough Riders offense. The last time the Rough Riders found pay dirt. And it is indeed a 7-0 game. Do you have a hunger for some delicious country-style cooking? Then go to Mixins and Fixins Country Restaurant in downtown Mechanicsburg. They serve large portions of delicious home-cooked food. The waitstaff and kitchen crew are extremely nice and will serve you with a smile. Go to Mixins and Fixins for your next meal. The Rough Riders come to the line here. That massive front looks intimidating from up in the booth. Two receivers out to the left, one to the right. Shotgun formation, lone back. Back to pass. A long throw on the near sideline, and that's thrown to the coaches, out of bounds, incomplete. That one was way outside. Had the distance, but didn't have the accuracy. A little bit ahead of the receiver. And an incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Rough Riders on their own 29-yard line. Rough Riders, the same single back, 2-1 receiver lineup. Shotgun, back to pass. A high ball caught, but it's going to be dropped for a loss. And the Indians say it's fumbled, but the Rough Riders say no, and the refs are going to agree with them. Noah Wolf on the stop there. That's going to be a huge loss for the Rough Riders as we get ready to enter the second quarter of play here in this one. This is a good one, 7-0 early in this game. Just finished the first quarter, and we're going to move into the second quarter. More action after this. Welcome back. The Rough Riders face a 3rd and 12 from their own 27-yard line. Shotgun snap, handoff to Gabe Jones. Gabe Jones finds some running room on the near sideline, and he's going to stop and is dropped after about a gain of 7 on that one. Not quite good for a first down, and it looks like this will be a punt for the Rough Riders on 4th and long. And Gabe Jones almost had room, almost had a touchdown if he was able to break free of a couple more defenders, but the Indians did a good job of swarming to him and getting the stop. 4th and 7